Hello all, you're looking at an indoor split system high wall PCB. It's currently not turned on at the moment, so you'd expect that the monitor light's not blinking. But these days monitor lights tell you a lot more than they used to. So usually they blink around 0.4 of a second intervals to indicate the health of the processor. But these days they have a bit more functionality with them as well. Now mostly if they're not on, it indicates a problem with power or something's gone wrong with the PCB itself. But sometimes the PCB can be faulty and they can be on solid to indicate a fault with the PCB. When they are on different types of PCB boards, such as fan driver boards, sometimes they can blink at irregular speeds when there's a fault somewhere on that board or a fault condition has been generated. So usually the norm is around 0.4 seconds, and if you end up blinking at half that speed again, it usually indicates that there's a problem. But one of the more interesting things that I've come across these days is that they also tell you the condition of the communication. Mostly with split systems, the outdoor unit starts off the process, but the indoor has to make contact and make sure it's connected to the right unit, right communications. Now, if this particular board is not connected to an outdoor unit, it'll tell us that by actually shutting off after a period of time. So what I'm going to do is turn it on. I don't actually have it connected to anything. So I'm going to put some power on this board and you'll see that the monitor light will start blinking again. And that's the sort of speed that we expect to see when everything's normal. But after a short period of time, it's going to go out. And that's because there's no communications being established to the outdoor unit. Now sometimes you've got to use caution with this because there can also be energy saving modes activated as well, like power standby modes, and they can shut off the operation or put a board into redundancy. But usually when you press a controller function, it'll liven up again. You can see that's gone out. But if you've got this condition and there is a possible problem with communications, if you reset the power again, you'll see that you'll get that to work again. But if it still can't establish communications with the outdoor unit, it's going to stop. So this is just a really handy thing that you find these days with a lot of modern design PCBs. They're just doing their best to try and help you understand that there's a problem. Now obviously if you were to find a problem with this unit, with communications, you'd expect to see a comms error come up, and you would. But I've actually got this on fan only mode. And the fan only mode doesn't require communications with the outdoor unit. So as far as this board is concerned, there isn't a problem. There's only a problem in it until it tries to make absolute contact to get a command function to work. But right now, what it's failed to do is make initial communication with the outdoor unit, and as a result it's shut off. And so knowing these little intricacies about your circuit board can sort of help with diagnosis a little bit better. Sometimes it's good to ask questions, especially when you go to your technical sessions. What else is it telling me? Or have another look at your service manuals. Have a good day, folks.